Hey guys, I'm Julian. In this video, we're gonna learn how to say what time is it now. In the previous video, we learned how to say date and days of the week in Korean. But when we make an appointment, we often set it up with a specific time. In this video, as well as asking what time it is right now, we're gonna learn how to ask what time is the appointment. First of all, like dates and days, in Korean, you need units to properly say the time. The unit of hour is 시, and the unit of minute is 분. 시, 분, 시, 분. Additionally, the unit of second is 초. 초, 초. And all you need to do is put a number in front of 시, 분, and 초. If you skipped how to count numbers in Korean, please check out the previous video. What you should keep in mind when you say the time is you have to use pure Korean words for saying hours, while you have to use Chinese origin words for saying minutes and seconds. We learned both pure Korean words for counting numbers and Chinese origin words for counting numbers, right? In short, you use 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열, 열하나, 열둘 for hours. And you use from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 57, 58, 59, 60 for minutes and seconds. But when you write, you normally use Arabic numbers for both cases. Lastly, Koreans use 오전 for AM and 오후 for PM. And you should put them in front of the time, not the end of the time like 3 p.m. Let's see some examples. 오전 5시 28분 5초. 오전 5시 28분 5초. 오후 12시 4분 42초. 오후 12시 4분 42초. 오전 3시 57분 11초. 오전 3시 57분 11초. 오후 1시 39분 38초. 오후 1시 39분 38초. 오전 4시 17분 3초. 오전 4시 17분 3초. If you are wondering why 열둘, 셋, 하나, 넷 changed to 12시, 3시, 1시, 4시, you should go back to the previous video for counting numbers. We learned that the forms change when we use the pure Korean words in front of units. In this case, the unit is 시. Because we use 시 for counting numbers, some of the pure Korean words change their forms. Did you get it? Sometimes, not very often in spoken Korean, but in written Korean, you may use hours that exceeds 12 instead of using 오후 when you want to clarify that it is PM, not AM. But for hours that exceed 12, you don't use pure Korean words. Instead, you use Chinese origin words. Let's see these examples. 13시 48분 12초. 13시 48분 12초 15시 3분 15초 15시 3분 15초 21시 9분 42초 21시 9분 42초 23시 7초 23시 7초 24시 24시 These are not commonly used in spoken Korean. You will probably mention 오전 or 오후 when there is a chance that the other party may be confused whether it is AM or PM. And when you mention 오전 or 오후, just like AM or PM, you want to make sure that the hour doesn't exceed 12. But there are some times that the other party mentions the time in this form, so it is worth to note it. Now, let's learn some questions. In Korean, what time is it now is 지금 몇 시예요? 지금 몇 시예요? 지금 is now. 몇 시 is what time. 예요 is. It is not very commonly used, but you can also ask 지금 몇 시 몇 분이에요? 지금 몇 시 몇 분이에요? 몇 분 is what minute. Another question, we can ask what time is the appointment? In Korean, it is 약속이 몇 시예요? 약속이 몇 시예요? 약속 is appointment. Let's practice with a dialogue. 지금 몇 시예요? 4시 2분이에요. 지금 몇 시 몇 분이에요? 4시 3분이에요. 약속이 몇 시예요? 5시 반이에요. 내일 약속은 몇 시예요? 내일 2시 반이에요. 한국은 지금 몇 시예요? 지금 오후 8시 4분이에요. Like in English, you can say quarter and half. In Korean, you can say 반 for indicating 30 minutes. But there's no quarter. There's only 반. So 5시 반 means it is 5:30. And 2시 반 means 2:30. Neil is tomorrow, and we learned this in the previous video for how to say dates and days, right? It's a reminder. 한국은 지금 몇 시예요? Means, what time is it now in Korea? We're gonna learn this use case of 한국은 in the later videos. Not in the absolute beginner series, but in the beginner series. Practice with this dialogue by replacing the hour, minute, the minute, and the country name. If you like this video, please like this video. And if you want to learn more Korean from me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification. In the comment section below, let me know what time it is now in your country in Korean, and I'll check it out. Stay tuned.